All right, welcome back, everybody, to Chicago White Sox franchise here on the channel. Yet again, excited to get things underway here today. Unfortunately, my computer just crashed on me, so I went through contract extensions. We got everybody who we were looking to re-sign. We got some guys here that we're not really too concerned with anymore. Either expiring deals or they're just older, and we're just not really too interested in. The biggest name ended up being Michael Kopech that we're probably not going to end up bringing back. He's kind of wanting, I guess, a bigger deal than what the game's looking to offer. He's not happy really with the coaching staff. His morale isn't the best either, but it is what it is. I mean, honestly, probably should have been a guy we moved off of, but yeah, so don't crap getting crashed on me. But basically today I was going on about, I would like to get through to the end of the season today, but I don't think it's going to probably end up being in the cards. I think we're going to take a look at some of the minor league guys. So if you guys are excited about looking at some of the minor league guys, which actually I was in the middle of a game with Colson Montgomery there. We were playing locked on him, so they're going 1 for 4 in this game here, but an RBI, so we had the first RBI of the day. But yeah, so if you guys are excited about that, though, we'll be hopping into some stuff. So I guess we'll try and retry Colson Montgomery yet again. And you guys know we ended up making some deals in the last episode. If y'all didn't, make sure you guys check that video out. Playlist link in the description. But yeah, excited. Let's see if we can, get some good things happening. Maybe some good vibes here today. And hopefully, nothing else ends up, crashing on me, because that's really annoying to have to deal with, But how about you guys say we hop into the first game here? Should have way more gameplay today than probably what we were having. I know we've kind of been more menu focused heavy, so hopefully, we're getting away from that a little bit. And like I said, we're gonna hop into play a lot. Nope, not there. Yeah, we're gonna hop and play a lot of stuff with some of the minor leaguers that we're gonna be interested in, our top prospects. So, Colson Montgomery, you are first up again. All right, Colson has an opportunity to bring in the first run in back-to-back games here. See what we get from Wells as he throws a cutter. So it's another guy with a cutter. This time we're not facing off against a lefty, though. So maybe that goes a little bit better for Montgomery. He's batting .218 on the year. And he's going to be out in front on the slider. Going to chop it foul on top of it as well. Puts us in an 0-2 hole. See what we can do. I guess one bright side about the thing crashing. I was still early on in the video. So it wasn't the worst thing in the world as we're going to roll over to the first baseman with that curveball. But we do move the run over, so a productive out. Not the RBI we want, but it is productive. But yeah, so probably only like maybe 6-7 minutes into the video. But Colson Montgomery has bases loaded. Jared Walsh gives us the early 1-0 lead. And we'll see what we can do. Wells trying to quick pitches a little bit. Montgomery is the number 23 ranked prospect. 3 among shortstops. And ooh, we should be in a 2-0 count. Come on now. But yeah, this Wells dude, he's really quick pitching. His energy is about dead. He is about done for the day. The 2-2. Slapped into left field. Don't know if that's deep enough. Let's see if they test their arm. He is a 71 speed. Not a good throw. Would have made it anyway. It was up. Yeah, honestly, it was just kind of up towards the pitcher's mound there. But it is going to be a sac fly. And Montgomery has an RBI. Ooh, yeah, we really poured it on him. Maybe somebody ended up going, yeah. Ooh, Ramos hits a grand slam. Okay. Yes, sir. 6-0 lead here. Ort is out here. We actually saw Ort in the last game, so he's getting back-to-back games of work. But Montgomery, on the other hand, is looking for his first hit, yet to get it here. He's had 3 opportunities, and he can't get anything done. He is now 0 for 2 on the day in 3 innings. And it's now an 8-0 ball game, boys. The boys are coming through. Montgomery has another opportunity to bring home a run. If he can just find a way to get a base knock underneath the circle change too much, and boy, just things aren't going well for Colson right now, man. He's on a cold streak, and it looks like he's even carrying over for us as well. See, what he maybe can do here is a new pitcher is on the mound. It's a 9-0 ball game. Last time when we were playing with him, though, he was scorching the ball. It's just like, okay, if he keeps doing that, eventually he'll find a way to get hits. But today, we are getting nothing but weak contact. But we got a perfect hit there. Deep right center field. Back goes the center fielder. Colson Montgomery touch them all for a 2-run blast. It's an 11-0 ball game here. 7th of the season for Colson. Able to turn it around and get the 2-run blast. This one's already over. And we're making it even worse for the Tide to try and find a way to come back. Don't seem to be doing it versus the pitching staff, though, man. Let's go. Finally able to get our first big fly with Colson Montgomery. Comes down here in AAA with the Charlotte Knights. Strong performance from the boys. Shoemake ends up with the player of the game with the 4-for-5 day with a home run in this one. Straight up domination. You'll love to see it. Let's move on to the next one. All right, we're going to be playing locking with Jacob Wilson. He was part of the trade that we ended up making during trade deadline day. So, top prospect comes over from the A's organization, and we'll see what he can do here. And he's going to start off with a first pitch fastball, pushing it into right field. Not a way to take it oppo. It was out of the zone. He was able to stick with it and get the one-out single. You'll love to see it, Jacob. Well, Jacob's day started 1 for 1 with a single. Let's see what he can do here in this second plate appearance. And end up smoking a curveball foul there. Out in front, on top of it. And maybe put a charge in the one to left field. Nope, didn't get it enough underneath that fastball. A little too much. The 92-mile-per-hour fastball. We only caught it at 85 off the exit velo. And it'll be hit right at him. No problem down here at third base. It'll be a nice little out for Jacob Wilson to end the top of the fourth. All right, well, we got a nice 1-0 lead here, the first lead of the day. We're getting a solo shot, home run, and Jacob, man, maybe just missed extra bases there if we could have had that one proper. Former first-round pick, and the A's just willingly gave him up. All right. Well, 2023 first round at that. I honestly can't remember who we ended up trading him for. I don't recall what the deal was, but count has ran full here for Jacob. Let's see what Zimmerman decides to give us. The full count pitch. Out in front yet again. The circle change got us. We were looking for the fastball there. Even then, we may have been a little early on the fastball if we would have got it. And it will be a walk. Okay, well, we're not going to play about leadoff walks here. We'll gladly take it. Actually, that was not a leadoff walk. Excuse me. We had a home run to lead off the inning. But Jacob Melton is going to end up striking out here. And we're going to routine fly ball to right field. Pretty weak, way underneath the slider. It's not where you want to miss with a slider, but it ended up working out for him. And with 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth, it has been a pitcher's duel. Despite us having 8 hits in this one, only 1 run to show for it. Seeing almost all sliders this at bat. It's another 2-2. That'll be lifted foul. Will it end up being in play to be caught? It will, and that'll end the ninth. We're headed to extras. That ball just did not get down, man. You would have thought it would have got down. It didn't look like it was dropping pretty quickly, but right fielder made a good play. And wow, they end up hitting a 3-run bomb. And that's probably going to end it for us. Jacob Melton is going to end up with an 0-for-5 day. Felix Bautista is down here. He must be on a rehab assignment because there's no other reason why he should be down here. And Ramos strikes out. The Tides will win this a 4-1. It's kind of tough when you're in AAA. You're running into Bautista down here, so that kind of sucks. But we do end up getting a hit here in this one and a walk. Unfortunately, just not really anything else going for us. That's not good to see. Starting catcher is going down with a broken shin. Looks like he's going to be done for the year. Going to be out 1 to 2 months, but doesn't sound like that's going to end up being good for him. Maldonado have to take over there, and honestly, we really don't have a guy to bring up yet. I don't want Kiero coming up just yet. We can bring up Carlos Perez. He's not doing well in AAA, but that's going to end up bumping up Kiero to AAA at this point because we really don't have the bodies here in this catching position. So I don't want him coming up this quickly. Hackenberg is just terrible, though. I mean, he's not doing anything, but might as well give Kiero that shot. See what you can do up in AAA, dude. Hopefully it ends up going well, Kiero. One of our top prospects. See if you can end up making some hay. Michael Turner, I guess it's time for you to come to AA then, dude. All right, we got one last AAA game we'll hop into down here, and that will be with Jacob Melton. Okay, Iriarte, I believe, is the name on the mound, but this is lefty. Left fielder as well, and oh boy, we are off to a bad start. We did not read that well, but we're going to be able to run it down. They will end up bringing home a run to the cutoff man quickly. Maybe we can get a play at third. Not going to happen. Runners on the corners, but Iriarte, he is kind of one of our top prospects as a pitcher. So hopefully, he was able to get out of the jam. But yeah, Jacob Melton, this is the guy we were able to get for Mike Clevenger. 9 home runs, 40 RBIs here in AAA. Faced off against Williamson, who's got a pretty good pitch repertoire, so we'll see what we can do here. He's got some good power to him. Kind of pretty much what his forte is mostly. You guys see last 9 games. He's kind of pretty much on a tear. Betting 306. And a 1-1 is weekly chop. First baseman goes way over to get it. Melton not able to beat it out, and that would be out number 1 here to start the top of the second. And, well, it did not go too well for Iriarte. Down 4-0 already. And this is not particularly a good team. I believe this team is like 16 games below 500 or something like that. But this is our this is one of our top prospects, though. He's number 4 as a left fielder. I think it's at 12th on the team. I don't think that's correct. That is definitely not correct. But this is a great start, though. He is going to end up with a leadoff triple as we try and find a way to claw back here. Jacob Melton showing off the power here already. Finding a way to hustle around the bases, showing off some speed, too. Kind of outfielders kind of played a little funky, though. I don't know what they were doing out there. Didn't let that communicate it too well, but ends up working out in our favor. It looks like the left fielder didn't know if the center fielder should get it, but hustling around the bases. We're looking for that first run. It's a weak chopper to the first baseman. That will bring home Melton, and Ramos does do his job. Familiar face in Levon Soto back with the Angels franchise a year ago. He's going to end up getting a base hit here. Boy, he is 3 for 3 today. He is taking Iriarte apart. I don't know how. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not exactly sure, but it's like he could potentially give up another hit here. My goodness, man. Somebody might want to get him out of there. Come on, manager. And not able to run that one down. Soto is going to find a way to move into a pretty good scoring position. He's going to get the third. Will he round? He is going to round to go home. The throw should be in time, and they are going to gun him out of there. Good relay. Aggressiveness from him, but hey, ends up working out in our favor. And Jacob Wilson's actually going to end up going yard, getting us another run here today. Melton trying to find a way to get that one to get down, but he lines out right to the right fielder. And Melton coming up to the bat. Bases are loaded here. Montgomery with an RBI walk. You love to see that. Another lefty is on the mound here with 2 outs. A big base knocker really cut this lead down. And we're going down. He gave us a sinker. It was a high sinker. Just not able to foul it off. That's a very good location. We really couldn't do much because if we let that go by, there's a chance we're getting rung up anyway. We are able to cut this lead down. Edgar Quiero ends up in a 2-run bomb in his first AAA game. Yes, sir. You love to see it, but we're out in front on the slider. Come on, Melton, man. Let's get a rally going here with 2 outs. Come on, Jacob. What can we do here? The 1-2. And we're swinging at a ball in the dirt. Play behind the plate. Oh, wow. We almost actually beat that out. Maybe the catcher kind of struggled with getting to that one. But we're going to fall on this one 5-7. So, fortunately, not maybe the best. We did get a triple with Melton. Jacob Wilson does go yard. 2 for 4 day with Edgar Quiero as well. Fortunately, our starting pitcher, Iriarte, did not do too well at all in this one. Man, that was pretty rough. All right, how about we hop down into Double-A? One of our starting pitchers here, Drew Thorpe, was really showing a lot of promise since we last looked at him. He's going to start off this game here with a strike versus Nelson Rada, the number 2 prospect, looks like, of the Angels organization. Let's see if we can put him away on a nice change up below the knees. Well, no, it's going to be a grounder to the third baseman. Got to get it over there in time because Rada looks like he got some speed to him, so if it can't be taking too much time over there, but we'll get the ground out. Oh, boy, here we go. We got bad umpire play already. That pitcher's well in the zone, but it looks like he's not going to be giving us that top corner. So, see if he's going to be that in the entire game or not. 1-2 from Thorpe, looking for the strikeout here. And he's got his first of the day. The slider down and in, Morobel. Whatever. Drew Thorpe's got a strikeout. And that one's lined to the second baseman, making a nice play. You'll love to see it. And boys, getting us off to a nice start. 3-0. That's going to give a lot of confidence to Thorpe to just come out here and deal. Him and Noah Schultz, boy, extremely proud of him. And congratulations to Noah Schultz and Jacob Gonzalez being called up to the Double-A from Single A in the real life. Congratulations, boys. Hopefully you guys end up showing some great promise there. But back to Drew Thorpe. He's going to get a nice couple pitches and get the out here. You'd love to see it. And it's a pop-up here behind home plate. And a couple of outs here. You love to see it. Good stuff from Thorpe here early on. Alberto Rios. I was just about to say A. Rios. Man, the last A. Rios I remember is Alex Rios. He was a right fielder for the White Sox. I believe he was also... Was he with the Rays at one point? Maybe the Blue Jays? But we're going to strike out here with Thorpe. Don't recall, but really was a big fan of Alex Rios when he was on the Sox. I liked him. But that's a strikeout. Second one of the day. The slider is working well here to start here. And 2 strikeouts through 2 innings. No crazy run support here, but hey, that's fine. It remains a 3-0 ball game. Just going to keep going out here and dealing. And that ball lifted into left field. Left fielder trying to go make a nice play out there, and he's got it for out number 1. Looking for a third strikeout here is Drew Thorpe. Can we get him with the slider? Oh, that caught way too much of the play. That'll be the first base knock of the day for the Trash Pandas. Not a good slider at all. That was right over the middle. We're lucky. We're lucky that one's coming back. I mean, he doesn't have much power, looks like, but still, you just never know. It's not a good fastball location either, man. He's catching way too much of the plate. We're trying to hit this bottom part of the zone. The circle change is in there, though. Let's see if we can strike out Eric Wagaman and get a nice strikeout here. Can we get number 3 on the day? He's going to end up hitting that one foul. All right, let's see if we can get that slider to run a little more out of the zone. This dude does have some pretty solid power. He's not chasing, though. Here's a 1-2. Can we get the punch out here? We're going to get a pop-up. Right fielder trying to come on and make the play. He's got it for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 3rd. One more guy to get. Top of the lineup coming back around for the second time. See if Drew Thorpe can continue to dominate him. And that ball lifted. Center fielder should have no problems with it. Coming on quickly. He's able to get there in time. And at the end of the 3rd, it remains 3-0. They give up our first hit of the day, but it's all good. 3-0 ball game it remains as we head to the bottom of the 4th here. See what we can do here with Thorpe. He's going through this lineup for a second time here. Weak grounder. Shortstop's got it. Jacob Gonzalez gets it over to first base. And that'll be out number 2. Oh, excuse me, out number 1. And Deshaun Knowles is going to pop this one up to center field. Center fielder range and able to get there in time. And that'll be out number 2 here. And another pop-up. First baseman over there to get it. This one in foul territory. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Drew Thorpe. So far, second time through the order, not showing too many issues, but you never know. We got to keep staying vigilant and continue to keep dealing out here. As Blakely will come back up to bat. And looking for the strikeout here. Can we get Blakely on 3 pitches? The 0-2 to him. He's going to rip that one into right field. Able to turn around that circle change. That's going to be a leadoff single. All right, Thorpe, time to bounce back. Speed on first base there. We got to make sure, no issues with him. The 0-2 to Rios trying to get the punch out. Oh, he went around. Down he goes. See you later. And Rios strikes out for the 3rd strikeout of the day for Drew Thorpe. And no aggressiveness so far from the guy on first base here. This ball will be lifted into center field. Center fielder, can he get there in time? He will for out number 2 here. I'll get that runner over there at first base, man. He's got good speed, 79 speed. I'm surprised he hasn't even attempted to try and take off here. Here's Campero. He's got their first base hit of the day. So we're looking for revenge to see if we can sit him down. Oh, there you go. He's taking off, and he is going to swipe second. Honestly, wasn't even looking at him. But Werner Blakely caught us off guard there. Definitely need to slide step. Didn't even pay attention to him, and he got us when we were not paying attention. He was lulling us to sleep there, and he ended up swiping the bag. It's a 1-1 count here. Drew Thorpe. See if we can get Campero to give us something here. And he's late on the fastball. Not sure what he was looking for there. Not the best location for us, but it's all good. Let's see if we can get the strikeout. The 1-2 to him. And it's going to be line foul. It's another 1-2. Can we get him? Ooh, he turned around there. Okay. Maybe don't throw that one again. Another 1-2 to Campero. Can we get the strikeout on him? He's not chasing the circle change. He's being patient, boy. That is for sure. He's been a tough out. The 2-2 to him. This one's hit back weakly. And we'll just go ahead and get this one on to first base. Good play by Thorpe. Able to get off the mound in time. And that'll end the 5th. They do get a run on base, or they got a runner on base, excuse me. Not able to get a run across, though. The 1-2 to Wagaman here. Down he goes. Went after the changeup below the knees in the dirt, and down he goes for the strikeout. Number 4 of the day for Drew Thorpe. Lineup turning back around for that third time. Here's Rada, their leadoff man. 0 for 5 last game, and he's 0 for 2 today. I'm probably not giving us that area again. It does not look like that's a good zone for us to try and go after. Ooh, not a good pitch from us at all, but hey, ends up working out. Had him way out in front on the circle change. Now looking to put him away. The 1-2 is smoke foul. Be a 2-2 pitch to Rada. Can we get him out in front? Down he goes on the circle change. See you later. 5th strikeout of the day for Drew Thorpe here in the 6th. And that one hit into left field, but it's right at the left field. Take a couple steps to his right, and that'll end the 6th. A 1-2-3 inning. Drew Thorpe continues to dominate the Trash Pandas. That's a 4-0 ball game. Okay, able to get a little more support. You love to see it. And it's a pop-up behind home plate. No problem for our catcher there, and that is out number 1. Drew Thorpe starting off well again. I know one thing, excited to get some of the younger pitching prospects that we ended up drafting down here. Let's see what they're going to end up being like. As we're looking for another strikeout here on the day. Can we get it here with Thorpe? Yeah, real excited about some of the draft prospects, man. Still kind of bummed out, we didn't get the guy we really wanted in Jared Fernandez, but, it's all good. We're going to have to make do as we got another strikeout here. Down he goes. Dishiara strikes out. I believe what is that? Strikeout number 6 now. You love to see it. Keep it rolling, Drew Thorpe. And that circle change lifted right field. Right fielder's got it. That ends the 7th. 7 shutout innings for Drew Thorpe. There's a reason his ERA is low. Because he is dominating opposing pitching. Or opposing hitting, I should say. And Rio sends one into center field. But the center fielder able to get to it in time. Rio's boy. 98 off the bat, man. That's a tough one right there. We've seen it before, man. It sucks. But he got a good piece of it. Just right at the center fielder. And weak contact finds a way to get in, and that will be the first extra base hit of the day for the Trash Pandas. And they have something brewing here. No, I'm about to say, is he really finna turn and go for 3? But nah, he's going to hold up there at second here with 1 out. We'll see what they decide to do. If they decide to pull Thorpe or not. And they will leave us out here. That's perfectly fine. Campero up to bat. And not able to make the play is short. They're going to end up waving them home. They will. They're looking for their first run of the day. The throw never comes, it looks like. Where the hell happened? Where did that ball end up going? Either our cutoff man was not in the right spot or what, because that ball ended up, it should have went to the shortstop and then it should have went home. All right, well, they're going to lead Thorpe out here. We'll trying to find a way to get something going here. Come on, man. We've done well versus Wagaman and we've done well versus their one-hole guy. And that one's going to be knocked down by the shortstop, but we're not going to have a play. And that'll put a runner on first and second now here, and I think that's going to do it for Drew Thorpe today. And then we'll do it for Thorpe. There's a runner at first and second, so hopefully we're able to get out of the jam, but not allowing him to, go up any more runs. But hey, it was a hell of a day out there for Drew Thorpe, man. You went 7 1/3. You absolutely shut them down until, hey, you're going through the order of third time, and that can be tough, but excited about the performance he ended up giving out there, and it'll be Tanner McDougal's turn to see if he can limit the damage. Honestly, based off his stats, I'm not expecting much out of him. And we are going to come away with the victory here today. The bullpen able to do a good job to be able to shut it down here versus the Trash Pandas. Once again, this wasn't really that good of a team here, but got a great performance from Drew Thorpe. Just kind of ran into some issues through that third time in the 8th inning. But third time through the order in the 8th inning. But no issues there. He's going to actually end up with the play of the game. They end up holding it. Good job by the bullpen. Right now, Delgado, a 4 for 5 day. That was a guy we brought over from the Guardians in a deal there. And he's had a very good showing. Bringing home a couple RBIs and not a couple, but in a double here in this one. But 6 strikeouts for Drew Thorpe. Only gave up the 1 run. 5 hits on the day. No walks. Solid outing. Solid outing. Well, y'all know after playing with Drew Thorpe, we're going to have to come out here with our boy Noah Schultz as well. See what he can do. Rada had a real bad day versus with Thorpe on the mound. Hopefully that continues here. He's starting off with a first pitch swing. And he's going to be a 1-pitch fly out into left field. Noah Schultz in the early out here. Hopefully Schultz has just as much success as Drew Thorpe did. And maybe even a little bit more here. Let's see what we can get as got Morabel out in front. It's on a 1-2 pitch here. Let's see if we can put him away and get that first strikeout out of the way here. Put him away, Schultz. It's going to be a grounder. Shortstop's got it. Gonzalez over to first base for out number 2. Ooh, way out in front on the changeup. Great time to pull the string there. 1-2 pitch to Deshaun Knowles. Let's see if we can strike him out here. Strikeout number 1 on the day. Now it's going to be a pop-up. Second baseman going on to the shallow center field grass. And that in the first. 1-2-3 inning for Noah Schultz. Another 1-2 here for Schultz. Can we find a way to get that strikeout? The first one of the ball game? No. Dishiara is not going down easily. Well, we'll try something else here. How about a 1-2 fastball inside? Able to stay alive on that one too, apparently. Sheesh. Not being an easy outing. Please pitch for number 5, maybe number 6 here. The 1-2 again. He stays alive again. He's able to hit everything inside, everything outside. Everything below the knees. Well, how about we go high? The 1-2 pitch again. He goes up high and makes contact. My gosh, he was free swinging at everything. He's going to fly out there to center field, but we will gladly take him and get his ass out of here. My gosh, 8-pitch at bat. It's a grounder to the first baseman, making a nice stab right there to get the out, and it's a 1-pitch out on Blakely. I'm going to bring in Wagaman, batting .215 on the season. Hopefully Schultz can make quick work of him. Another grounder to the first baseman. Another 1-2-3 inning here in the second. No strikeouts yet for Schultz on the day, but hey, he's getting outs. That's all that matters, really. For that first strikeout of the day here, the 1-2. It's going to be a liner right to the first baseman. But the first baseman's been busy the last 3 batters. Man. Here's Rios. He has 3 home runs on the year, and that's 3rd on the team. My goodness. And no wonder they're doing so poor. They don't have much power at all on this squad. Pump the fastball by him. Let's see if the changeup can work and get our first strikeout of the ball game here. Not with that changeup. That caught way too much of the plate. Catcher able to get to it, and that will be another ground out. The 1-2. Can we get the strikeout? We will. Wow, an awful changeup ends up getting the strikeout. Way out in front. He was expecting maybe 150-mile-per-hour fastball as out in front as he was, but we're going to get it. Finally, our first strikeout of the ball game comes here in the 3rd. Schultz right now not getting much run support at all. Actually, hasn't got any run support, I should say. And Rada, first pitch swinging again, hits one out to left field, and the left fielder makes another good play out there. Rada has seen 2 pitches and has 2 flyouts out there to left. All right, well, we'll try another 1-2 pitch here. Can we get him? Yes, sir. Down he goes. Change up below the knees. Immorable. Ends up going down for our second strikeout of the day for Schultz. We'll have to try another method here. The 2-2 to him. We'll get him on the changeup out in front. Maybe. Yes, sir. Down goes Deshaun Knowles. See you later. 3rd strikeout here. Nah, the strikeout pitches is working. All right. We got a little bit of run support now. It's a 2-0 ball game. Hopefully that'll allow Schultz to continue to keep dealing and feel a little more comfortable. Maybe not on edge as much. Two-seamer ended up lifted foul here. Let's see if we can get that strikeout pitch working again. The changeup has got a few batters out in front, but that one's not going to be able to get him. That one kind of bounced into the plate. The 1-2. Can the slider ring him up? Yes, it will. That caught. That's a little higher than what we wanted it. We were looking for it to be low. But, hey, it's probably fine as we get another strikeout on the day for Noah Schultz. And looking for the strikeout on Blakely here. Can we get him extended out of the zone out of slider here? The 1-2 to him. Down he goes. See you later. Back-to-back Ks to start off for Schultz. The strikeout pitches are working now, baby. Gotta bring in Wagaman. He's out in front on the fastball. So can we strike out the side here? The 0-2 pitch. Not chasing. See if he likes the fastball here. The 2-2. Ran it by him. See you later. Striking out the side to end the 5th. See you later, Wagaman. Kind of just was sitting there. Thought we maybe going to be nipping at the edges, but no, bring a fastball right at him. And Schultz looking for a 4th consecutive, maybe even 5th consecutive. This might be going back to the 4th inning there. He's going to get a strikeout here. See you later. For sure, 4 strikeouts in a row. And Schultz is starting to deal. Change up not in the location we wanted it, but hey, it's not going to matter if they're not going to swing and it's in the zone and it's called properly. This is finally put in play. Second baseman's got it for the ground out. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Schultz got a lead and has just turned it up a notch. My goodness. Here's an 0-2 pitch. Can he get the strikeout? Oh, he had him caught looking. Umpire doesn't give us the nod. Schultz, you can tell, is a little frustrated back there. Here's the 1-2. Can we get him anyway? Not with that change. It caught too much of the plate. It'll be another 1-2 pitch. Got him looking again. It's even more in the zone. What the hell is this umpire looking at, man? Come the fuck on. The 2-2 pitch, we should be out of here, but we're out on the changeup because you know your ass should have been up out of here. Another strikeout on the day for Noah Schultz. I don't know what his count's up to. It's like 7 or 8 right now, and he's absolutely on fire. Rada finally has not went down on 1 pitch to the left fielder. Now can we strike him out, though, on 3 pitches here? That one's back up the middle. Second baseman's got it. And that'll be it for Rada. He's 0 for 3 today. He has not fared well versus him or Drew Thorpe. To be fair, most of his lineup has not fared well versus Thorpe or Schultz. And most teams in general have not. But that was put into the gap, and it will be extra bases. The first extra base hit of the day, and the first hit of the day for the Trash Pandas. I did not realize we had a no-hitter going. Schultz had absolutely been dealing. Not only that, but it was a perfect game. Wow. Really wasn't even paying attention. Just was focused on dealing. And that's kind of how you want to go out there, man. Don't worry about the perfect games, no-hitters and whatnot. But unfortunately, we give up the first hit of the day, and right now this umpire is not giving us any damn thing, dude. He's been dealing out here, and now you're just starting to squeeze him out of nowhere, dude. Get your head out your fucking ass. That one popped up. Second baseman's got it. One more out to go here for Schultz. Let's see if we can get it. And he's got a pop-up. Right fielder coming on kind of slowly, but is going to be able to run it down to end the 7th. Unfortunately, the perfect game bid is over. But we're headed to the 8th and looking to continue to keep domination. And he's swinging and waving at the slider. Let's go right back to it again. The 0-2, can we get the strikeout? He's going to actually put it in play, and that is going to actually end up being an extra base hit. How the hell did he end up turning that to an extra base hit, man? Come on now. All right, leadoff double for Blakely. That pitch was not a bad one, boy. He just poked it out of there. I might be running into the same issue that Thorpe did. This one is hit deep to left field. Left fielder able to get there in time. I thought it might have been going deeper than what it was. So, routine fly ball. No issues. That'll be 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. We're able to run the fastball by him at 94. Still pretty late in this game here. Can we get the strikeout pitch? Now going to get a grounder. Second baseman's got it to first base. Out number 2. One more got to get here in the 8th. Come on, Schultz. It's possibly your last inning of work. Pitch count at 90. He might come out here for the complete game. I'm not sure exactly what the coach would do, or manager, whatever you want to call him, but he's got to lift it into left field, and that'll end the 8th. Leadoff double does not come back to bite him. And we're headed to the 9th. Let's see if he goes out here for a complete game shutout. And he is out here. It remains a 2-0 ball game. Campero looking for the strikeout here from Schultz. Can he get it? The 0-2 is going to be lifted foul. And another 0-2 pitch here. Jammed him. Right fielder, does he have a play? It gets in for a base knock. He's going to second. He's going to get in there. He is. Wow. Can't get him out. That is unbelievable. And it will be a leadoff double here in the 9th. That should have never even found a way to even be a base hit. Right fielder just not able to get there in time and track it. But able to make it a hustle double. You just got to get the tag in there, dude. You do. And looks like that's going to do it for Noah Schultz. Manager will come out here, and it'll be up to the closer to see if he can shut it down here. And we're going to get the job done. Hopefully no runs ended up coming across here in this one. But Noah Schultz absolutely dominated going through 8 innings, and it is a shutout. Good stuff, boys. Out of way to get a job done. Jacob Burke comes through 3 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. I guess he ended up hitting a home run there to give us a 2-0 lead. So you love to see it. Dominating performance, 8 strikeouts for Noah Schultz in 8 innings of work, only giving up 3 hits. Yes, sir. All right, let's get back here into the majors. Let's go ahead and try and get through the rest of this month. Hopefully nothing crazy ends up coming up. So Alexander Womack is going to be out for the rest of the year with the Knights. Danny Mendick has a 10-game hitting streak. We're not going to worry about that. Cubs end up sweeping us. They swept us the entire year. Not good, boys. Not good, man. Went 0-4 versus the Cubbies. 14-3, Robert. Okay, yeah. Great for Robert, but, man, that's not a good day at all. Did he get the third one at least? He did not. And we are going to end up taking 1 or 2 versus the Yankees. I mean, look at that. Outscored 24-4 in 2 games, man. My gosh. I mean, losing's not the worst thing in the world, though. Let's be real. Kopech on the mound. I don't like the odds. Oh, wow, they actually ended up winning that. Crazy. Danny Mendick out here. Once again, I'm just done with this team, man, to be honest. Robert's got 2 home runs again. Another multi-homer day for Robert. And we end up blowing that one. Wow. Robert, once again, couldn't get that third one, but, man, he's starting to heat it up here as the season gets a little bit later. Yeah, I can go ahead and handle that. I'll handle that as well here. We got an opportunity here. Down 2. Eloy Jimenez up to the plate. Alex Lang out there. Runners on first and second with Pico Armstrong and Luis Robert. What happened to this one versus the Detroit Tigers? We're at home. We haven't seen our home field, I feel like, in a little bit. All right, let's see what we can do with Eloy. He is 0 for 3 on the day. And we're going to have to be dealing with a knuckle curve, sinker, and circle changing fastball. So, got to be weary of the sinker. We do get the sinker there. Lifted into right center. Boy, that did not carry as much as I thought it was going to. Underneath it, I guess a little bit too much. Exit velo is 72. Well, that's exactly why I didn't have any carry to it. I guess we were really, really underneath it. Nah, just not off the good part of the bat. Bringing Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And Wisdom hits one to the third baseman. Can Wisdom beat it out? No, he cannot. And now they're in the 8th. Well, we tried. Unfortunately, just not really able to do anything. We're going to end up falling in this one. 3-1 is the final. Flaherty ends up kind of shutting us down pretty much throughout this entire game here. Pico Armstrong does go 2 for 4 on the day, along with Luis Robert. All right, we got another one here. Bottom of the 10th, runners on first and second. Pete Crow Armstrong up to bat. Andrew Chafin comes into the game. He's got a 7.2 ERA. We'll see if Pete Crow can have some success versus the lefty here. He's ugly swing on that. Man, I didn't feel like we must have just been really late on that slider. Good timing, and that's what we got? We didn't even... I mean, we at least got to get a piece of that. All right, well, we'll see what Luis Robert can do. He's on a 1-1 count here. He's 1 for 4 on the day. And oh, good fastball to hit right there. May have won the game. We could have held back just a little bit more. And we're striking out with Robert. Slider running deep and in on us. And Eloy Jimenez will be the final hope here tonight. So a lot of fans here for this bad of a team. Wouldn't think it would be that many. We know the Sox don't draw well, especially when they're doing awful. And yeah, I realize, you guys, I called him Robert again. I know it's Robert, but it's Sweet G. It's just one of those things. It's got to be reprogrammed. And a 1-2 lifted high out there to left field, but that's all that one is high in left field. And the Tigers will win this one. Well, after dropping the first 2, we ended up taking the next 2 versus the Detroit Tigers. They didn't have us come into any of these, but honestly, I think we just need to try and get through the rest of this week here. We'll keep getting injuries to pop up. And we're getting swept there by the Texas Rangers here. And the losing continues here. Brevia, whatever your name is. Good job. That way to finish it off. So, 4-game losing streak ends up getting snapped. And we are now in the final month. And it is September call-up time here. So, and I'm sure there's some guys that might end up need to be called up. Not exactly sure, but yeah, congratulations, Luis Robert. Robert. I can say you guys. It's going to take a minute to get that reprogrammed again. But 17 home runs. He's been on a little bit of a tear. Unfortunately, that's still not that very good for somebody with his numbers, man. This is supposed to be like a 30-plus home run type of guy. Somewhat maybe borderline MVP type of candidate. And right now, it's just not really going the best this year for him. But then again, nobody on this team is doing that good. Eloy's up to 21 home runs on the year, so he's definitely hit a little bit of a cold spell. But take a look and see how some of the guys are doing. And in the minors, Drew Thorpe, 2.68 ERA, 146 strikeout. He is 10-10 with wins and losses. My goodness. Noah Schultz is a little cold now. Okay, ERA 2.82, 152 strikeouts. How many did Thorpe have? 146, so he does have a little bit more than he does. Chiaro is on fire, even though he's struggling in AAA. That's what I was kind of afraid of. He needs to come back down to AA. He's not ready to be up here. You can see he's taking a knock to his contact versus lefties. He is hitting home runs, but he's not really getting on base a lot, man. We really got a catcher issue. Like, look how bad everybody is batting. My gosh. Outside of Michael Turner, I guess. But now he just got hurt. So, Andrew Vaughn batting 268. Okay, not bad. 10 home runs with like a little more pop out of that. Nick Gonzalez, not batting well at all. Got 4 home runs, but batting average is ugly. Ugly. Patrick Wisdom, 225 with 22 home runs. Moncada, 241. Likely a trade candidate anyway. Jacob Wilson down there in AAA, 255, 5 home runs. All right, like to see it. Coach Montgomery's on fire. Yes, sir. Love to see that. 7 home runs, batting 224. Jacob Gonzalez, doing okay since he's been called up to AA. 2 home runs, batting 213. Could be a lot better. Just looked at the Lloyd batting 260. Lloyd's having a pretty solid year. Batting 261 with 21 home runs. Not bad. A chance to lead this team in home runs. Not bad at all, Lloyd. Love to see it. Jacob Melton doing really good down in AAA. Batting 272 with 12 home runs. Yes, sir. Let us keep that thing rolling, man. We need you to keep getting those stats up. He probably won't be up here even next year. We'd like to get those stats up even more and more. Like, the clutch and discipline are pretty rough, so need that to continue to rise. We've already looked at Robert here. Pico Armstrong batting 211 with 3 home runs. Not really the power hitter, so not spending too much, but we like that average to go up quite a bit, man. Come on. You got it. That's probably where we'll go ahead and wrap this one up, everybody. Sitting at 48 and 89. Looking at a pretty brutal season. Going to be a 100-loss season, more than likely. Because right now, we're going too many big losing spells. But like I said, that's what we call it. I appreciate everybody who ended up showing support. Thank you guys for watching yet again. If y'all enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on everything going on with this White Sox franchise. I believe next time out, we will go ahead and wrap up. And I don't know if we'll take on the offseason or not. There's a good chance we will. I probably won't even hop into any more of the games. If we do, it might be a couple here and there. But if you guys are new here, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with this White Sox franchise and more that we'll be posting here in the near future. I'm out to next time, everybody. Hope you guys stay safe out there. Catch you guys in the next one. God bless and peace. Close it out, Future.
And it's the love from my fans got me still here.